Bilskie channel. Um, we're getting started a little bit later. The original scheduled start was to be at 7:05, but we're getting started a little bit later tonight. You take a look at the starting lineups. Back to normal. Kind of did a little switcheroo there at the bottom, but Gene Segura, the man on the 22-game hitting streak, will be leading off, playing third base, batting second. Playing left field, Andrew McCutchen. Bryce Harper, the left fielder, batting third, and as always, the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins, the first baseman. JT Realmuto, behind the plate, catcher, batting fifth. Didi Gregorius, yes, I'm playing a left-handed batter against a left-handed pitcher. Wanted to get him back in the lineup. Didi back at shortstop, batting sixth. Batting seventh, the red-hot center fielder, Roman Quinn. Scott Kingery at second base, batting eighth, and batting ninth, and pitching will be Zach Eflin. So we're going to get you down there. You see it right there. The man with the 22-game hitting streak looking to make it 23. You take a look at the starting lineup. Mean Gene, Segura, McCutchen, Harper, Hoskins, Realmuto, Gregorius, Quinn, Kingery, Eflin. Your starting nine, and there's your starting pitching matchup. Zach Eflin taking the hill, looking for his third win. We take it to Citizens Bank Park for the Phils and the Rangers next.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies baseball starts right now. Zach Eflin will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Stepping into the box, Elvis Andrus. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here it comes now to Andrus. Liner towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
And this is low, ball one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Andrus on at first, nobody out. Another one sent foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. No balls and a strike to count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base paths. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
2 out with the man at first.
Ball.
2-0.
2-0.
From the belt, the pitch. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
That's in there. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Up next for the Rangers, Ronald Guzman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Mike Minor gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Lifted in the air to center field. Santana is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. It was another loss for him last time out, and that makes and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Batting third, the right fielder, Harper.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He's right there, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Reed.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. He's set, and the pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. To the left side, but it's well foul. Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Weakly hit to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
This is in the air to left. McCutchen is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Batting 6. The shortstop, Didi.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. In his career against Mike Minor, 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. And the pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting 7. The center fielder, Roman. Win.
So coming to the plate, Roman Quinn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Minor gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. At the plate, Mike Minor. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Rangers pitcher at the plate with a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Mike Minor goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Grounder down the line at third. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Striding in, Danny Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, ball 1.
This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now. Now in the box, Zach Eflin.
The pitcher, Zach Eflin.
First pitch on its way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. And now pitch on the way. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but just foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Line towards center field. Santana is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. Here comes the first pitch.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Liner in there for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. The 0-1. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
The set and the 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. Digging in to try it again, Willie Calhoun. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The right fielder, number 13,
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Ronald Guzman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Count even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get it.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Down the third baseline. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping up now, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Into the box, JT Realmuto as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard hit ball to short. Odor to first, and Guzman to complete the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
And he popped him up. Frazier in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Minor gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Stepping in now, Roman Quinn, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So here now is the pitcher, Zach Eflin, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. This is line to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. And he's got one grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the 3rd out. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate now, Mike Minor. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Popped him up. Real Muto over to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Here it comes now to Andrus. This is in the air to right, and Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up Gene Segura. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, and off the bat, he had to think he had extended his hitting streak. Luckily, he has another chance to keep it going right here.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, Noah Fielder.
Standing in, Andrew McCutchen. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Calhoun. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, and he can't come up with it. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So striding forward now, Danny Santana. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And it's quickly 0-2. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Standing in now, Willie Calhoun. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's Joey Gallo now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So now to the plate, Ronald Guzman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Pause, now the pitch. In the air, out to right. Harper has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Texas. They still trail 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Rhys Hoskins.
Now here's the pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Here comes the 0-1. To short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Grounded back up the middle, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
From the stretch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Roman Quinn.
Digging in and looking for more, Roman Quinn. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Hit on the ground out to short. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Digging in once again, Todd Frazier. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The next 0-2. is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Rougned Odor now. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Nick Goody will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jose Trevino will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 58, Jose.
First offering on its way. Scott Kingery stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Frazier's got to get rid of it. 1 away. Stepping in, Zach Eflin. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Odor on to Guzman. They get them both, and that retires the side. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they're on top 1-0. So striding in, Jose Trevino, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Changeup called strike one. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
So one gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrews. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Striding in once again, Danny Santana. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
2-0 now. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Segura shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. It remains 1-0. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The left fielder, Andrew.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
McCutchen.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. 0-2, here it is. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as the pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. 1-2 now. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. The 1-2. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Calhoun looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
I know one thing with this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. You've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well. So I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
In now, JT Realmuto. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. He's got it. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's now 2-0 Philly. Now batting, Willie Calhoun. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Hector Neris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 50, Hector Neris.
He's set. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1. In there. 2-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1. Counts even. 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ronald Guzman is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Gregorius has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Phils took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Zach Eflin earns the win, his second, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Mike Minor is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Hector Neris closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
All right, well, the Phils nailed down the first of these 2 games against the Texas Rangers. What a tremendous performance by Zach Eflin, earning the win tonight, and I do mean earning it, keeping the Phils in there 8 strong, striking out 10, letting up only 4 hits and 1 walk. He will take the win, much deserved. Mike Minor the loss, and Hector Neris nailing down save number 9 on the season. Rhys Hoskins adding to his home run totals with his 6th of the young season. 2 for 4 with the home run, the run batted in, and a run scored. Roman Quinn continuing his hitting streak. 2 for 3 with a double and an RBI. Didi Gregorius 1 for 4 with a double, scoring the run, and of course Kutch 2 for 4 with a double as well. Unfortunately, the 22-game hitting streak ended for Mean Gene. Gene Segura's hitting streak came to a close tonight. Didn't go any further than that, but he's still up there in average, and he's still up there in just about every other category. But Mean Gene. The hitting streak comes to a close, but a tremendous shutout win for the Phils. I definitely wanted to bring in Hector Neris to get that save. It was a perfect opportunity. I had debated whether or not to leave Eflin in there. Certainly wanted to. When he got the hit, believe it or not, I was actually considering pinch running him, but no, that wasn't to be. It was his game to win, and but I definitely wanted to get Hector Neris in there, and after. The home run by Rhys there in the bottom half of the 8th inning. I definitely wanted to make sure that Hector had the opportunity to get that 9th save. So that's it, really. Take a look at the batter analysis. That's, for me, really nothing. We can go each player, but we're going to get out of this, and I would say definitely well-earned player of the game. Zach Eflin earns his 2nd win of the season, now 2-2. With the 2-0 victory, Hector Neris with the 9th save of the season. He's been lights out, I gotta say. And I have no idea who Andrew Stevenson is. We'll find out. So the Phils now up to a 4-game winning streak. A 2-game winning streak. I forgot they lost on Saturday. Taking the first of 2 here with Texas. And looking to tomorrow, Double V, Vince Velasquez will take to the hill looking for his 3rd win, and he will be opposed by Kyle Gibson. So let's see where there you see the player of the game, Zach Eflin. Well earned, as I said. Well, Hector Neris with his 9th save now in that 3-way tie with Kimbrel and Jansen with saves. Bryce Harper, apparently Mike Moustakas homered, and now there's a 3-way tie with home runs with Moustakas, Harper, and Marte. Rhys Hoskins, well, he didn't. I mean, if there was a runner on base, he'd probably be tied for the league, but he falls to 2nd in the runs batted in category. Aaron Nola standing strong with earned run average still at a 1.00. Roman Quinn jumps to the top of the list again with batting average at 424. Mean Gene falls to 2nd place in the league lead for batting average at a mere 412. Not too shabby, even though I kind of felt bad. Literally every time he hit the ball on the screws, it went to one of the infielders. He wasn't able to get a clear hit, which does happen. So Aaron Nola, Jake Arrieta, tied for the league lead in wins. We already went through all this. Let's see, what is this little notation down here? I've achieved a program reward. Okay. I really don't know what all these rewards are. I'm sure it has something to do with opening packs of cards and drafting a virtual team. But there's the story on this April the 21st, 2020. This would be the game tonight. I don't know if Zach Eflin would have been the scheduled starter, but he was mine, and he got the win tonight, 8 innings strong. An incredible performance. He really had the Texas lineup really confused for the majority of the game, only letting up a few hits. So striking out 10, that's huge. Once again in double digits for strikeouts. We're going to go to Justin Allegri with Around the League and a couple closing thoughts when we come back. And we're going to let you hear that, and I'll be back right after this. Take it away, Justin.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Philadelphia Phillies combined to allow only 4 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 2-0. Robbie Ray struck out 15 overall with the win, helping lead the Diamondbacks to a victory over Atlanta 2-0. The Los Angeles Dodgers amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Nationals in Washington 9-7. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Marlins took care of the Mets at Citi Field 3-1. Kyle Schwarber was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, leading the Cubs to a win against San Diego 4-2. The Brewers had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-1. The Reds pounded out 17 hits in this one as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 10-2. The Giants hit 3 long balls as they bested the visiting Rockies 6-5. Lourdes Gurriel drove in 4, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Red Sox 7-4. The White Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 9-3. The Oakland Athletics launched 3 home runs as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 11-1. The Detroit Tigers amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the win in extras against the Bronx Bombers 6-5. The Minnesota Twins took down the visiting Mariners 5-0. The O's got 12 hits in this one as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-1. The Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 6-5. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, thank you very much, Justin Allegri. Just going through the standings here, as you see, the Phils improved their record to 18-6 on this young season. Mets 2.5 games now out of first place. Marlins fall to 4.5 games. Nationals 9, and the Braves. Wow, that's a surprise. I didn't expect them to be down that low. 10.5 games out of first place. Reds, the league leaders, along with the Cubs, a tie there at the top with a 16-7 record for the National League Central. The West, the Dodgers, 2 games up on the Diamondbacks, 4.5 up on the Pods, 5.5 up on the Rockies, and 6 up on the Giants. That's a pretty competitive division right there. There's really anybody could take that division. I definitely don't see the Giants ending up in last place, but as you can see there, the records, unlike the National League East, where you see the Braves 8-17, the Nationals 8-14. This division here, I'm going to be really watching that one closely. I believe whoever the Phillies face, and I do expect to get to the playoffs, assuming the season goes that long. Hopefully the real Phillies start up soon, and but I may continue this, I may not, who knows. But hopefully it'll be interesting to see the way the National League race pans out. American League, Yankees 2.5 up on the Red Sox, Twins 2.5 up on the Royals, A's a half game up on the Stros. You know what's really strange? To this day, I've always known the Astros to be a National League team, and to see them in the American League West is an absolute, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right to me. they were always that National League power. I mean, heck, they were the World Series champions of the National League, representing the National League. I believe that was back in 2006, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody would correct me on that. But to see them in the American League is just very strange to me. But there you see the Fightin' Phils still maintaining that first place spot with 2.5 games up, and they got some work to do. Today's game was a challenge, I got to say. It definitely wasn't an easy one. The bats, for whatever reason, until that first run happened, and then Reese's home run in the 8th, that was pretty much the extent of the offense. So it'll be up to Vince Velasquez to complete the 2-game sweep of Texas. Texas, I'm really surprised. Only they fell to 5-18 with the loss tonight. But with as well as they played the Phillies against the Phillies tonight, I honestly didn't really expect that record to be that low, to be honest with you. But that's the case. And looking to tomorrow, April the 22nd, there you see the matchup. I do appreciate you guys watching as you normally do. And I appreciate you tuning in to Phillies baseball. But as we go back to the calendar, just real quick, with an off game on Thursday, Phillies will head out to the Windy City of Chicago. I'm really looking forward to this one, as the Phils will face off against the Chicago Cubs for a weekend set before heading off to San Francisco. That's going to be interesting, to say the very least. Always looking forward to seeing these road trips, playing this game, MLB The Show. Never been to Old Wrigley Field. That's one of my bucket list things, to get out there one of these days, that and Fenway Park. But it should be an interesting next week, and leading into next week, ending the month of April. The first month of this season is almost complete. Can you believe it? But we're looking to tomorrow as we get out of this. And there's your matchup for tomorrow. Kyle Gibson and Double V will take to the hill, looking for his 3rd win in as many tries. So that's it for now. We will see you tomorrow night. Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.